There are everyday experiences in Japan that make you immediately rethink what civilization should actually provide its people. Like innovations so considerate that once you encounter them, you can't believe the rest of the world just accepts discomfort as inevitable. Heated seating at bus stops during cold weather. Gum containers that prevent you from touching other pieces. Churros that taste exactly like Oreo cookies with matching cream sauce. Japan doesn't just build things to be flashy. Every creation reflects someone actually caring about small daily frustrations everyone else ignores. Today, we're counting down 9 insane Japanese ideas so practical they need to exist everywhere. Because once you see how Japan handles basic human needs, our current approach feels unnecessarily primitive. Number 9. Hygienic gum dispensers. Sharing gum with friends or coworkers is something we do without thinking, but have you ever considered how unsanitary it actually is? Everyone's fingers touch multiple pieces while digging through the pack, contaminating the entire container with whatever germs they're carrying. You're essentially consuming other people's bacteria every time you accept a piece from a shared pack. Japan recognized this invisible problem and created ingenious gum dispensers that release just one piece at a time. The system ensures your fingers only touch the piece you're taking, leaving the remaining gum completely untouched. It's brilliantly simple. Press a button, and a single piece slides out hygienically. What makes this so smart is it solves a hygiene issue most of us never even recognized we had. We've normalized the gross practice of handling everyone's gum, while Japan quietly engineered a solution that eliminates both germs and awkwardness. It's the perfect example of how thoughtful design can improve everyday interactions we take for granted. Number 8. Love park benches. Meeting potential romantic partners in public has become increasingly difficult in our digital age. There's no clear system for showing interest to strangers without appearing creepy, and dating apps have largely replaced spontaneous real-world connections. The result is people feeling more isolated despite being constantly surrounded by others. Japan's solution? Specially designated love benches in public parks that serve as connection points for singles. The concept is brilliantly straightforward. Sitting on these clearly marked benches signals you're open to conversation and potentially meeting someone. It creates a mutual understanding without awkward approaches or misread signals. What makes this brilliant is how it carves out safe spaces for human connection in the physical world. While the rest of us are swiping through profiles and messaging strangers, Japan has created a system that brings romance back to face-to-face interaction. It's a perfect blend of traditional values and practical problem-solving that addresses our growing disconnection from each other. Number 7. Heated bus stop benches. Waiting for public transportation during winter months can be genuinely miserable. Those metal or concrete benches actually make you colder than standing, forcing a choice between discomfort while sitting or exhaustion from standing. It's one of those daily inconveniences we've simply accepted as inevitable. Japan decided that citizens shouldn't have to suffer through freezing temperatures while waiting for their bus or train. Their solution? Heated benches at transit stops that provide warmth exactly where it's needed most. These thoughtfully designed seats ensure comfortable waiting regardless of outside temperature, transforming a daily ordeal into a pleasant experience. What makes this innovation so considerate is that it recognizes waiting shouldn't be punishment. Most countries expect citizens to simply endure the elements as part of using public transportation. Japan's approach demonstrates how public infrastructure can actually care about passenger comfort rather than treating it as an afterthought. It's humane, practical, and shows genuine respect for everyday commuters. Number 6. Toilet paper texture testing. We've all experienced that moment of disappointment when opening a newly purchased toilet paper package only to discover it's either scratchy, thin, or disintegrates too easily. Buying toilet paper is essentially gambling with your comfort, as packaging tells you nothing about actual quality. Japan's brilliantly simple solution is supermarket displays that allow customers to touch and compare toilet paper softness before purchasing. Just like sampling food before buying, you can make an informed decision about something you use multiple times daily. The concept recognizes that texture matters tremendously for this particular product. What makes this genius is it treats toilet paper with the importance it deserves in our daily lives. Meanwhile, the rest of the world continues forcing consumers to buy blindly and hope for the best. It's a customer-focused approach that eliminates buyer's remorse for a necessity we all use but rarely discuss. This small consideration speaks volumes about respecting consumer needs even for embarrassing products. Number 5. Coffee in chocolate cones. The environmental impact of disposable coffee cups is staggering, with billions ending up in landfills annually. The standard approach means enjoying your drink, then immediately throwing away perfectly good material. There's no value beyond the brief utility of holding liquid. Japan's innovative solution: serving coffee in edible chocolate-coated waffle cones instead of paper cups. After finishing your coffee, you simply eat the container as a sweet dessert. The concept transforms waste into pleasure while completely eliminating trash. It's a sustainability without sacrifice, actually enhancing the experience rather than compromising it. What makes this incredible is how it fundamentally rethinks our relationship with disposable items. While the rest of the world debates slightly better materials or recycling programs, Japan created a system where waste becomes a reward. It's environmentally responsible, delicious, and demonstrates how sustainability can actually improve experiences rather than limiting them. Number 4. Airline Food Cafe. Airline food has become a universal punchline, yet there's something nostalgic about those compartmentalized trays that many people actually miss between flights. There's no way to experience this unique dining style without purchasing an expensive ticket, a peculiar craving with no outlet. Japan recognized this unusual desire and created restaurants solely serving airline meals in airplane-themed settings. Complete with boarding passes instead of receipts and cabin-style seating, these establishments recreate the entire flight dining experience without leaving the ground. It's the comfort of travel nostalgia without the hassle or expense. What makes this concept so smart is it monetizes a specific form of nostalgia and curiosity most businesses would never consider valuable. While other countries merely joke about airline food quality, Japan created an entire experience catering to this niche interest. It's a perfect example of finding opportunity in overlooked emotional connections to everyday experiences. Number 3. Phone charging exercise bikes. Fast food restaurants often leave customers feeling guilty about unhealthy choices and sedentary behavior. Simultaneously, smartphone batteries seem to die precisely when we need them most. These two problems create a frustrating experience with no productive way to use waiting time. Japan's McDonald's locations found an elegant solution to both issues: stationary exercise bikes with built-in phone charging capabilities. Customers can engage in light physical activity while eating and simultaneously charge their devices. It transforms passive waiting into productive time without feeling like an imposed workout. What makes this brilliant is how it converts otherwise wasted minutes into something beneficial for both customer and device. While restaurants elsewhere offer only passive seating, Japan created a system that makes fast food consumption feel more balanced and purposeful. It's healthy, practical, and cleverly reduces the guilt associated with quick-service restaurants. Oreo churros food fusion often promises more than it delivers, creating disappointing combinations that fail to capture the essence of either original. Oreos and churros are both beloved treats, but their distinct textures and flavors seem incompatible as a single experience. Japan's culinary engineers accepted this challenge and created true Oreo churros, deep-fried dough with the perfect sugar coating and accompanying Oreo cream sauce for dipping. The result doesn't just combine flavors, it perfectly recreates the exact Oreo experience in an entirely different format. It's culinary engineering at its finest. What makes this incredible is the precision of flavor recreation rather than mere combination. While other countries simply dip regular churros in chocolate sauce, Japan meticulously crafted an experience that delivers the precise taste profile Oreo lovers crave. It demonstrates how innovation can transcend gimmicks to create something genuinely superior to its individual components. Number 1. Pregnancy-reserved seats. Perhaps the most important innovation addresses a universal social challenge, providing seating for pregnant women on public transportation. The current system in most countries relies on passengers noticing pregnancy, which creates uncomfortable situations when women must request seats, or, worse, are ignored entirely. Japan's solution is brilliantly clear: specially designated pink seats exclusively reserved for pregnant women. This color-coded system removes all ambiguity about who should be seated where. No awkward guessing, no uncomfortable confrontations. Just clear visual indicators ensuring those who need seating receive it. What makes this so important is how it systematizes courtesy rather than leaving it to chance. While most places rely entirely on individual awareness and consideration, Japan created infrastructure that guarantees pregnant women receive necessary accommodation. It's respectful, systematic, and ensures vulnerable passengers are properly cared for regardless of others' attention or courtesy. Which of these Japanese innovations shocked you the most? Drop a comment below with what you think every country should adopt immediately. Hit subscribe now for more mind-blowing ideas you never knew existed.